Good morning. I'm out here to catch some sheepshead. It is a lovely Monday morning. Everybody up there on the bridge is going to work, but here I am. Fishing has been really good lately. I'm putting together, this video is going to be part of a sheepshead marathon of sorts, and that's just what the algorithm wants right now, so that's what I'm going to feed it. Got a bunch of mud crabs with me. Plenty of them. Caught them last night in the dark. People probably think I'm crazy, and then you're just twiddling your thumbs fishing while I'm catching all the sheepshead right beside you because you don't have bait, because you don't want to go get it. I don't know. Got my jigs, got some leader, got a couple rods. That's all I really need as long as I got the bait, and got a lot of friends and family that are wanting fresh fish, so I will be distributing then. Love sharing fresh fish with friends and family because it's something I have access to all the time, but most obviously do not. So my game plan is to catch a few more and spread the wealth. This is day 3 of my sheepshead marathon. I don't know what order I'm going to post in, so maybe this is the first clip you're seeing, maybe this is second or even third, but the weather's really nice today, so there's a good chance this will end up being the beginning of the video. So stay tuned. Fishing has been very, very good. Should stay that way. All right, time to get fishing. Have this little 3/8 ounce jig rigged up, and that is probably not going to cut it right now. Current's flowing a little hard, so I think I'm going to tie on what I believe is a 3/4. I think. £30 fluorocarbon leader. Pick out a delightful mud crab here. Have not fished the outgoing tide yet, so be interesting to see how they bite in the sound water versus the ocean water, because I've been fishing on a higher tide lately, but I'm pretty confident it should still be pretty good fishing. Okay, get my cameras all adjusted here. Okay, guess first we'll just let her fall on that piling right there. See what happens. Yep, there's a bite. Not a very strong bite though. Timid. There we go. Now we're getting a little chewing action.
If you want to come fishing with me for sheepshead or for anything, I've started running some charter trips, so let me know. I've got my email down below. You can shoot me an email and then I'll give you my phone number and we can talk. These are just some pictures from some trips I've been running this summer. Mostly been targeting sheepshead, but lots of other fish to fish for here. There are so many different fisheries in this area that I can't even list them all in an ad. But anyway, fall is arriving. It's going to be really good fishing for the next couple months, so I highly recommend if you've got some time and you want to come fishing with me, now is definitely the time. But there's good fishing here 12 months out of the year, so whenever you're going to be around and you want to go fish, let me know.
Nice one. I thought he was nice. Not great. But he's, I don't know if I should keep that fish or not. It's the first one. I can keep a bunch. The limit is 10, so I probably will keep this fish. Check him real quick. First crab, first drop. Gotta love that. He's right on 15. I can't decide. Can't decide. I think we can catch more like that. I think I can catch some more that size. I have a lot of really big grabs today. Not really on purpose or anything, but it's just what I ended up with. See what happens here. Try to get a drift bite going. Okay, made it to the bottom. Oh yeah, that feels like a nice fish there. Maybe not. No, he's nice. Oh yeah. There we go. That is a good sign. Come here, pal. Nice. Great fish there. Got him outside the lip, but thankfully it held on to him. Got a big boat wake coming through at the moment. Throw this guy on the tape though. Looks like at least a 17-incher. Really nice fish. This time of year, they tend to run a little smaller than the summertime. As far as what I'm normally catching. Oh no, he's 19 inches. A little bigger fish than I realized. I did not think he was that big. Get him bled real quick. He does not like that. I wouldn't like it either. Okay. Get him in the water before he bleeds too much in the boat. You can see some of that blood coming out. Wow, 2 crabs, 2 decent fish. That is a great start. I'm gonna have to get rid of some ice, I think. I brought a little too much ice with me. Okay, 1 in the box. Okay, another big mud crab here. I tell you what, the cooler months are very nice for handling these things because that claw right there will wear you out. I mean, that thing, serious. You can see it next to my pinky. And that's not even, I mean, that's a big mud crab, but I have them much bigger than that. And they can do some serious damage. let it sink down below that piling, and then start drifting along the bottom. As you can tell, I start with a really heavy drag for when I initially hook that fish to try to pull them away from the structure, and then I'll back it off once they get close to the kayak, because when you first hook them, I mean, doesn't matter. Oh, I'm getting a bite. Trying to talk. When you first hook them, if you break them off, it is what it is. But if you go with light drag at the beginning to try to not break something, you're just gonna have them take you in the structure every time, pretty much. Another good bite. Same spot as that other one. Yep. Feels like another nice fish. Unless it's a toadfish. Oh wow. No, I just have him snagged, or ooh, still got my bait. Wow, I cannot believe I hooked that fish. Don't lose my crab. Yeah, the line wrapped underneath his pec fin, so he was coming in upside down, spinning. He felt kind of big. That's the size that I'm used to catching this time of year. There's a lot of fish that size around that make it very difficult to try to catch a decent sized one. Getting a bite. Doesn't feel like a sheepshead bite though. There goes some guys headed to twitch a jig head and drop a shrimp under a cork for trout. They can have that. I'll be right here. Decent fish here. Kind of got him in a weird spot. Oh yeah, nice one. Not fighting yet. Gonna fight now. Another keeper. Yeah, I'm glad I let that first one go. Nice fish, nice fish. Get this hook out. Boy, did I get him good. That's a hard one to unhook right there. Oh, good. Came out easier than anticipated. Get a quick length on this fish before I put him in the cooler. There he's touching. These pine needles, 17-incher. Nice fish. Okay. Pedal back up here. Yeah, there's a few decent fish on this spot. Okay, fish number 2. Okay. These are mud crabs, not stone crabs, if anyone's wondering. This thing does have a little bit of purple on it, but the stone crab would be completely purple. He would not be brown on top. the places that I gather my mud crabs, very, very rare to see a stone crab there. Some of the places when I first moved here that I would look, if you look in like very high salinity places, you'll find more stone crabs, and I've started to avoid those places just so I don't have to deal with it. But if you get a little further away from the ocean, you'll have a lot less trouble with the juvenile stone crabs, because you do not want to be stopped when you have one of those. Just kind of dragging this thing along. Yep, got picked up. He let it go. Okay, new set of pilings here. See what we come up with. There's a bite. Yeah, decent fish here. I don't think he's that big. Not bad, but not quite what I want. Oh man, they are biting really well right now. Some happy morning sheepshead. About a 14 incher, 14 and a half. Put the old big crab on here. Oh crap, one has it. Or he had it. Yeah. Felt like it could have been an okay sized fish. Not sure. There we go. No. Might still have my bait on there, but yeah, fish found me again. Yeah, got my bait. Probably was a puffer fish or multiple puffer fish. Kind of what it felt like. Pitch back in here again. I think I got stuck on the piling, so I didn't make it to the bottom. Now we should be on the bottom, and there's our bite. Feels like a decent bite. Felt decent at first. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh, stays hooked. nice one. I tell you what, it's some good fishing right now. Oh man. That's another nice one. Getting some quality today. The day 2 trip, so I've been 3 times. First day I had several big ones. Yep, that's another one, almost 19 inches there. Fan the tail. If I was in a bass tournament, I bet I could get 19 out of that fish, but maybe 18 and a half, 18 and 3/4. Real nice one. As you can see, kind of a skinnier fish. Seems like, and this is not backed by science at all, so it could be totally wrong, but it seems like a lot of those males stay inshore and the females move out to the ocean. Females kind of seem to be gone. A lot of the fish I'm catching are skinnier. Pretty sure that's indicative of a male fish. As far as sheepshead go, as you can see, he's pumping that blood out of his system. Try to leave him in the water for a second while I adjust fish and ice. I really need to scoop a bunch of ice out of here, but I don't know if I can do that. Make sure I don't drop this thing. Okay, got those 3 in there. But now I need the net in order to move my ice. Let's try this real quick. I don't have a bucket because what I need to do is scoop a bunch of ice out, put these fish underneath, put the ice back in. So that's what I'm going to try to do. We're just gonna lay them right here. Those 3 fish. Hopefully that one doesn't jump out. He's pretty lively still. I will not have the option to move ice like this later on once I have several fish caught. Is there a better way to do this? Probably. Woo! Cold hands. Okay. One, 2. Cover them up. Oh, my hand is so cold. And then here's the first one. And now ice back on top. Now I got room to put a couple more in there. This is good. This is exactly what I needed before going home. Wow, look, I barely got that one. Holy cow. I mean, I'll measure him, show you how big he is. That's another, at least an 18-inch fish. Oh. Alright, dude. Some good fishing this morning. This is nothing like it was when I was here a couple days ago. Yep, 18 and a half, almost 19. It's identical to those other two that I have. I hope I get a great big one today. In the cooler. Fish number 4. Or keeper fish number 4. I think I've caught 6. 6, maybe 7. Can't remember. There we go, another one rigged up. Hold on. Still got a chunk. The way today's been going, that's been enough to catch one, but I'll go ahead and put a small crab on there with him. Let's try right there. Oh, felt like an okay bite, but nah, I don't know. Nah, little fish. Little guy. Yep. Small. Little sheep. Foul hooked. Sorry, bud. Come visit me in 7 years. There's a good bite, finally. Oh crap. Just pulled off. It wasn't a giant, but it was definitely a nice fish. That sucks. Finally get a good bite. What a bummer. Yeah, I just pulled him off. Started to back away from the bridge so that he wouldn't run me in it. And that hook just didn't find the mark where it needed to find. Oh, wow, that was a soft bite. Felt like a decent amount of weight there. That can't be a good bite. Maybe. Yeah, smaller fish here. Good feeling chewing on it. Not tiny, but not what I want today. Another 14-incher. Alright, dude. Alright. 14-incher. Oh no. Am I around something? Oh crap. Got him out. He's not that big. He was just biting like a big one. I don't know if we'll take this fish or not. What do we think? Yeah, I'll probably keep that one. Need some for frying. Not all of them can be big fillets for baking. Need some thin ones that crisp up nice. Make sure he's at least hopefully like 16. Gosh, he's a 15-incher. Just don't know. Yeah, we'll take one small one. I've got a few other small ones that I've kept also from the 2 days ago. So I got some little ones. Like I said, the bigger ones have the thicker fillets and they're good for certain recipes, while the little guys are great for other stuff. If you want to fry them, that right there, 15, 16 inch, is perfect because that fillet gets all the way cooked through without having to be concerned on, you know, if you have to either overcook the breading to get that center of the fillet to be done. Yeah, that's what I like the smaller ones for. That's fish number 5. We are legally allowed 5 more. I'd probably fish for something like a flounder, but I can't. So that's what I'm fishing for, is sheepshead, because I'm allowed to fish for them. It's not a bad thing for me to fish for them, and I'm allowed to keep 10. So it seems like that's a pretty safe bet. It'll be very big. Got it. He had it. I think I still have bait. Whoa. Oh crap. Really nice one. Oh, black drum. Not what I want today. That's why I was able to reel him in. Give me my crab back. Oh, black drum, probably 18, 19 inches. And still have a crab. It makes sense why I was missing that bite. Those guys aren't very good at crushing the crabs up. Yeah,
like bro
I think that's how I think that's exactly how the speckled trout work too. Like later in the winter you might have to go on like a warm day, or like after it's been warm for 3 days to like have good fishing.
Bounce little jig head baits off the bottom.
But when they first get in there before it cools off, yeah,
they're probably smashing spooks and all this shit.
Yeah, I think that's how they are too.
Yeah, dude, you just got to experience a snook glide bait eating on. It should be illegal.
Are you mostly using the soft one, or are you using everything?
Another thing that's different about them is they don't necessarily, you know how fast they glide.
Hold on, I got a nice one, Eric. Hold on.
What do you got, Sheepshead?
It might be a tog. I can't tell.
A tog?
Yeah, I've been catching some lately. I can't tell what I got. It might just be a sheepshead. I hope it's a tog. I think it's a sheepshead. Oh yeah, it's... no, I'm using mud crabs right now. You know me. Yeah, it's another standard size sheepshead. I think my GoPro is on like, 2%, baby. We got in just in the nick of time. And yeah.
That's how I bought. Oh no, it was actually barnacles. I threw my Metro under a dock the other day, dude. I'm burning under the dock. Low 30 snook just crushes it. Brings me right around one of the pilings with the barnacles.
I don't know. Sorry, there's a train going by, so this is gonna be really loud.
No, you're good, bro.
Sorry, I'll let you know in just a second once this train is out of here.
No, you're cool. No, I'm like over that.
Hold on, the train's almost by, because I just can't hear you.
No, you're good.
of fighting like a black drum. Yeah, I hope I get to see it. Dang. I don't think so. I think I'm in the clear now. Ooh, I might be getting a crispy thumbnail shot right now too. I gotta start like, I gotta be like pretending that it's like much more intense than it is. Oh, it's a big sheepshead.
These are called phone fish.
Yeah, phone fish. Oh, he's not as big as I thought he was. He was just fighting hard. It's probably a 5-pounder, 4.5, 5-pounder. It's a nice one. I got it. You there?
I'm listening. I'm just listening in. I'm enjoying. I'm trying to visualize what's going on right now.
Yeah. Well, you'll be able to watch, but you'll just have to watch for like 3 hours, and then you'll finally see when I caught him. 3
hours is crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy, but that's what we're doing right now. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna measure it real quick. Man, when the train was coming by, that was a lot going on. Now I got to figure out how to get him into the cooler. I'm kind of running out of space.
What's the limit on sheepshead over there?
Dude, you can keep 10.
Oh.
How many can you keep in Florida?
I think 8.
Yeah. I feel like they'll probably change it in the next couple years, but they haven't changed it yet. And it's really nice for when you need to go like catch fish for your family or whatever. Like you got people back home wanting fish and you're gonna go visit them. Like you can go just make a haul.
Snook season's about to end.
And you can
in a
only
couple days, and I am not willing to give up eating fish every night like I've been doing. So I'm just gonna have to switch over to sheepshead.
This is a 20-incher. Pretty nice one. Yeah, well, and like, you know, our redfish, they're great to eat, but you can keep 1. Flounder you can't keep. Trout you can keep 4, but I don't really like them. I don't think they're that good. They're okay, like fresh if you fry them, but yeah, sheepshead's kind of the goat for being able to make a big haul of fish. Okay, let me get this guy in the net, or in the cooler without lube. You fish laydowns, and he said he catches like pretty easy time catching like, I got another fish. He catches he said he catches a bunch of redfish and snook just fishing laydowns.
On a river?
I think so. I don't know. He said it's a creek, and he fishes in a paddle kayak like y'all, and he said it's an easy access.
I think I know where he's talking about. Yeah.
He said he's been there.
He's either talking about the river or the...
Yeah, I don't know. He said it's pretty small.
Yeah, oh, I saw it. That's what I'm saying, dude. This time of year, it's exciting. All these fish push into all these rivers, and they're so much more accessible if you have like he's has like a little paddle kayak, like nothing crazy. You can actually access these fish.
Sheepshead number 8.
Damn, already almost limited out.
Oh yeah. I haven't even gone through much bait either.
Do you ever bass fish anymore, Nolan?
It has been a long time since I've been bass fishing. I might go fish South Holston over Thanksgiving with my little brother if I have time before I have to come back here for commercial fishing.
Well, that would be fun. Smallmouths.
Yeah, some mountain alewife eating smallmouth. Been a while since I've seen them.
No more largemouths.
No. Well, no, that's all I have here. Is largemouth. I'm preaching to the choir if I tell you, like, I'm like, yeah, like if I go on a swamp bass fishing mission, like there's gators and mosquitoes and cottonmouths. You're like, oh, you mean every time I go fishing?
Bro, oh my God, dude. It's just like, you just deal with it. Just make it 8 hours. yeah, exactly. I don't even know how like you export a file like that.
It's hard.
On your laptop.
I think what I'm gonna be doing. Well, first of all, I only film in 1080 because of that reason.
Right. Oh, yeah. Well, 4K is just, yeah, no way, dude.
But I think what I'm probably going to have to do is like exactly how I did my other videos, just edit one day at a time and then put them together at the end. Because you can delete all the other stuff, delete all the file, or, you know, all the clips, and then put them together at the end. But yeah, I'm working on like a 2-hour king mackerel video right now, and I'm like on the very edge of how much space I have in my laptop. And pretty much what I do, I'm getting another bite right now. Oh crap, nice one.
Yes.
Now this time, Eric, there is something he can get me in.
What are we near a piling right now?
Yeah, I'm very near a piling. But he didn't find it. Wow, my drag is way too tight for this.
I'm thoroughly enjoying this.
Good. Oh yeah, I loosened it. Now he can...
I might not get out there today. This is going to be my first day off the water in like a week and a half, so it's probably needed regardless. But this is this is a good activity to do while I'm home.
Yeah, another nice one. 4-pounder.
Number 9.
I think I might stop on 9 in case I miscounted. That's what I'm like always worried about when the limit is 10 and you're in your, you can't just like pull them all out in the kayak and do a quick head count. Like I have way too big of a fish box in the back of my kayak to even begin like to be able to hold that kind of stuff.
Do you ever catch the reds on the crabs out there randomly?
Sometimes. Yeah. No, you will. Yeah, I've caught some.
Yeah. What's other? Is there any other interesting bycatch in the midst of all that?
The main fish I'm catching when I'm fishing mud crabs is like, I would say 95% sheepshead. As far as like something like if I catch it, I'm kind of excited about it. Sheepshead, and then you have a few black drum. Black drum is the runner-up, and then red drum, and then tog below that.
So it finally started, like we went in there over the summer a few times, and obviously the juvie tarpon were still in there strong, but we were catching these small, like literally probably 8 to 15 inch snook in there, which was exciting to see. And then baby reds too. So it's like, okay, a whole new generation is blossoming. I'm sure they'll be big in no time. And maybe if this winter's cold, that'll help too. But what ended up happening was, you know, Hurricane Helene came through before Milton, and it was a crazy storm surge. And here I am thinking, oh yeah, this is gonna like push new fish into there and whatever. And it ended up killing everything.
Wow.
Except for the tarpon. Again, because of the salinity change. I guess like snook and reds that are used to that fresher water can't handle that heavy salt content, which is kind of wild to me, but I guess it makes sense. I guess too fast of a change is all I could really think. Yeah. Like I went in there and it was disgusting, dude. Like all of those juvenile snook that were in there were like.
All right, we're gonna start it off with a 3/4 ounce jig here. That's some 30-pound fluoro leader, fishing 15-pound braid on a medium heavy spinning rod. The old uni knot here. And it's time to fish. Pretty simple. I think. Oh yeah. Should be a good fish. He's okay. Yeah, I'll probably take that one. It's a decent fish there. Alright, first fish of the day. Good enough. Let's see what we got here. Hopefully he doesn't freak out. Let's see what we got. Check him on here. Just got him in my net to kind of keep him under control. Should be a 16 maybe. Yeah, like 16 and a half, somewhere in there. Good sized eating fish. Now I just got to get him bled, put him in my cooler. The cooler I brought this time, the lid will actually stay closed when a fish tries to kick it open, which is a good improvement. So there's number one. There we go. Got him bleeding out there. Get him stuck in the cooler. Fish number one. Biting me on the way down. There he is. Feels small. Well, it's probably good enough. I don't know. Yeah, probably gonna keep that one too. See if they're good fish. He is. Yep, 15 and a half, 16. Good enough. Splashing. Got my camera all wet. There we go. Fish number two. Not a bad one. Plenty good enough for Thanksgiving. Go to the next one.
Nicer fish. Definitely a sheepshead. That want to work. There's 3 right in the corner. That one's a little bigger than the others. Not by much. Measure him though. Yeah, about like that first one maybe. 16 and a half. Yeah, he's a little over 17. That's a good one. Alright. Get in there, grab, twist that. Quickly get him in the water before he makes a mess of the kayak. We will pedal back up here, get resituated for another one. He was swimming with it. Darn. Cracked that shut. Try him again. Lens looks clean. Biting me right there. Whoa. Nice fish. I don't know if this is a sheepshead. I don't know what I got a hold of here. It's a weird fight. Maybe a black drum here. It's fighting different than the sheepshead. Don't know what I got here. Could be a sheepshead, but it is not fighting like one. It's a nice fish. That's for sure. That is for dang sure. Yep, gonna be a big black drum. Oh yeah, real nice one there. Probably gonna turn this one loose though. God almighty. Strong one. That's a nice one. Don't normally catch too many black drum out here. For whatever reason, it is primarily sheepshead when I fish here. Summertime, when I do more dock fishing, I'll catch more black drum, but get a quick shot of him. Maybe try to turn around where the sun. No, I'm not gonna get any sun on him, but there we go. Nice fish. My friends and family
They would probably eat a black drum if I brought it to them, but not quite sold on black drum as a table fish. The texture on them is just a little different than the sheepshead, and I don't like it as much. And I shouldn't really have any issue getting all the sheepshead that I need, so it's all right to turn him loose. He was probably 24 inches, right at what is over the black drum slot. You're only allowed one fish over 24 inches. But yeah, nice one. Fun fight. Dang it. He's not that big. Little guy. Oh, bluefish chasing him. He's got me around it. Yep. Yep, he was in the bridge somehow, or he was in something. That sucks. Got me right off. Okay, back in the game. That is a good looking bait right there. Over here. See a couple nice ones up on the surface. Go get it. Little fish. Little guy. It's a decent one. Another one about like the other ones I've got. That one is 15.5. Pickings are kind of slim. The bite is not as good as it was the other day when I was here, but these are great size eating fish anyway. Let him bleed out a little bit. Number 4. I think I got a good school of them here. Hopefully I can crack a couple more. There's have been a few bigger ones would make an appearance, but as of now, it's not the case. I don't really think I've hooked any great big ones yet today. There we go. Did you get my bait? No. Small sheeps. Gosh dang it. Get me on the way down, have me in the stuff. Wow, nice tog. Was not expecting that. Hell yeah. Nicest one of them I've caught in a while. Ow. He stuck me good. Cool. That will work. Nice. Take this picture. Cool. Okay, got a smudge of stuff on there. Oh, that camera's running. Got a nice tautog here. Gonna measure him. That's a pretty nice one for here. Yeah, 15-incher. That's a nice fish for here. Bleed him out. Delicious fish too. And much bigger fillets on that fish than a sheepshead. Sheepshead has a very low amount of meat relative to how big he is. Well, that was kind of encouraging. I normally don't fish these pilings, and I had some bites pretty quick. So we'll get this guy in the cooler and keep after it. See if we can get a few more with what bait we have left. There's one. What the heck was that? Swam me way out. There we go, one more. Another one about the same size as the rest. Ow, he got me good. Kind of rushing now because I need to get off the water and low on bait. Just trying to get a couple more. Well, broke that jig, smoothed off. Bottom sweeper, like one of the first fish I caught on it. Caught maybe 4 on that. Tie on a new one. Might be another tog. I think it is. Yep, little baby tog though. Probably gonna let this one go. That's cool. Oh, there he goes. He was pretty small. Cool to see a few of them around. There's a bite. Oh, nice fish. Nice fish. Stay on there and don't get me in this other piling. Why aren't you fighting? You don't have to fight if you don't want it. Okay. That's another good one. That's a nice one there. Ow. I'm getting stabbed like crazy. Awesome. He has got the hook stuck through him, stuck through the net. Probably gonna be my best fish of the day right there. This is getting ridiculous. This might be the one I gotta end it on. Seven. All right, I think I can catch one more. I think I got time for one more fish. That thing stabbed me. Hope you enjoyed the video. Had to leave there at the end, ran out of time. I ended the day with 7 sheepshead and a tog. Well, out here to do some bridge sheepsheading. Hopefully catch a tog today. But anyway, caught a bunch of mud crabs. Whole bunch of them. Got plenty of bait, and unfortunately we are probably in the time of year now that there's a lot of small sheepshead around, and they make it really hard to fish because they steal your bait. You'll just have so many 6 to 12 inch, 6 to 10 inch sheepshead that it makes it hard to catch the bigger ones, and the bigger ones start moving into the ocean, so there's not quite as many of them around, but there's still should be some decent fish, I think. Yeah, kind of curious to see. Maybe there'll be some black drum or some red drum cooperating, I'm not sure. And really hoping for the tog. The tog is definitely the wintertime exotic for me down here. And yeah, that's a nice little perk, something to keep you interested, keep you entertained, hoping that you'll catch one of those. My buddy caught a couple of them recently, so they should be around still. I caught some, not the last time I fished, but 2 trips ago, which has been probably a month now. So yeah, water's definitely cooling off, but I have some fishable weather, and in the wintertime, fishable weather is about all you can ask for. So stay tuned, we'll see what we get into. Okay, gonna send one down there and see what the verdict is. I got kind of a rain cloud approaching me, so I'm probably gonna have to go into hiding mode here pretty soon, but I've got a heavy jig here because there's still a decent amount of current flowing. It's probably gonna try to sweep me off the column here. I might have to do some reversing here. Get myself, oh yeah, I'm all discombobulated now. Let's try this again. Yeah, it's a full moon right now, so the tides are very strong. I'm surprised it's still flowing as strong as it is, but I'm definitely happy I didn't get here any sooner than I did. Okay, big mud crab, heavy jig, heading down, and there is a nice little wind squall hitting. See if I can make it down the column. I got stuck up on some growth. Now we're getting down there. I think I've got some back current of sorts trying to sweep me into the bridge here, so let's see what we can do here. All right, we're on the bottom. No bite yet, which is not surprising, but not super encouraging. Got him. Doesn't feel like a bad fish either. What did I get? Man, he's cold. All right. We got one. Probably gonna keep that one. Cold sheepshead. Very cold sheepshead. It's honestly not a bad one. They're still here. They have not left. Thank goodness. He was not coming off. Okay, let's pedal back over here. Well, that's encouraging because I was kind of concerned about my lack of action there for the beginning of that. So, feeling like I may catch some now, which is nice. Yeah, I probably haven't sheepshead fished in a month, so was not sure if they were still around because we have had some very cold weather, unseasonably cold, but I guess there's still a few of them lingering. Take a quick measurement of this guy. Sorry, I got leaves and crap all in my kayak. It's been windy lately. All right. For the record, we'll measure this sheepshead here, looking like a 16-incher. Oh man, I gave away a bunch of fish over Thanksgiving and everybody wants more. So here I am, trying to make sure all the family members have some fresh seafood when I go home for Christmas. I'm gonna get him iced down here in a second. Just not biting how we need him to. Oh, well, that might have been one. Kind of had a piece of him for a second. Try not to get a serious injury here in my monster bucket of crabs. I got some really big crabs today, which is not really what I need for these fish, but bait is better than no bait. Wow, that's going to be a micro. Yeah. Now that is the problem you will run into in the wintertime right there. Not good. At least he didn't take my crab. Decent bite on the drop there. Not the right size fish, but getting there. And he's almost something I would think about keeping right now. Oh gosh, let me measure him, because we are in the major winter era. I don't know, he's probably too small, but he is hooked in his gills. I don't know, let me see. If he's 14, I'll think about it. He is, nah, he's only 13 something. Okay, well, caught 3 now. Could be worse. Got him. Nice fish too. I think. Might not be that nice. Wow, are they ever cold? These are some cold fish. They're not even pulling. Might keep that one. Because at this point, it's not looking like I'm taking fish home for friends and family. It's looking like I'm eating sheepshead tonight. And this is probably going to be my last time targeting inshore sheepshead probably until the spring, honestly, when they come back inshore. Because this class of fish biting this way means that it is almost over. Yeah, so that fish is 14.5 inches, so we're going to keep him. The end is near for the sheepshead fishing. Get him bled out. Whew. Okay, I might try a lighter jig. I can't decide. I think I will. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch to a lighter jig and see if that helps. I mean, they're just biting so finicky. I feel like that lighter jig, they may commit to it a little better. So I'm gonna retie, probably put a longer leader on and get that situated. Okay, that's a nice fish there. If I can keep him away from the bridge. It might be a redfish or something here. It's a nice fish. I'm gonna be impressed if this is a sheepshead. But it is kind of fighting like one. Wow, he bit soft. What did we get? Yeah, nice sheepshead. Wow, I did not think I could still have an opportunity at one that size. Hell yeah. Wow, they're biting so soft. Oh, hell yeah. I'm stoked with that one there. That is a good one. Barely had him hooked. Thank you, Travis. The old half ounce. The old Finesse. Let's see how long this one is. I'm very, very happy with that fish. That is cool for this time of year. Should be like an 18-inch, 19. Hell yeah. Take his picture real quick. Gonna try to not lose this fish. Getting blown away from the bridge here, but got some business to handle. Okay, got him bleeding now. Let's get back over to that bridge. Okay. Back to it. Oh man, getting a little rough. Okay, not small, but I'm all gagged up. There we go. Yeah, he's not big actually. Oh, he's looking outside the mouth. Darn, I thought I had a nice one. That's okay. Well, I'm catching a few. I can handle that. Thought I was done for the winter, but gosh, after catching that one decent one, makes me think I might ought to squeeze in another trip or two. I don't know. I caught a good bit of bait today. This lighter weight jig has absolutely made the difference. I'm hooking way more fish now, knock on wood. They did not like that heavy jig, toting that thing around. Gosh. Small fish. Little baby sheep. But we are catching. Not big ones. I am catching. I think I'm about to call it, but I'll fish for a little longer. fish. I'll take the lid off for you so you don't have to touch it if you. No, you're not worried about it.
I love fish. But probably not fish. I don't get fish.
You're not worried about getting fish on camera.
Jimmy, you're probably not fish. Whoa. Ew, that's nothing.
Hey girls, you want to ride back with me?
Yeah. That's why I came
Hi.